alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. This is Rose Sohal and you are watching Arakan Times English News. Today is 1st February 2024. Today's news headlines: Arakan Army AA kidnapped Rohingyas from Sinimpia Rohingya village in Arakan state. A Rohingya youth has been attacked with knives by criminals in camp. A checkpoint has been newly installed by APBN at Can 15 Zamtoli. Details of the news: Arakan Army AA kidnapped 4 prominent Rohingyas from Sinimpia Rohingya village, Budidon Township on yesterday, 31 January 2024. A researcher of Sinimpia told to Arakan Times that more than 30 troops of Arakan Army AA came into Sinimpia Rohingya village with full of ammunition, and they trolled the whole village for about half an hour, and then they have abducted 4 prominent Rohingyas, and the abductees were taken into a mountain nearby, but it has been unknown their whereabouts since they were abducted. An eyewitness said that 4 prominent Rohingya were inhumanly beaten and abducted by Arakan Army AA from Sinimpia Rohingya village, Budidon Township on yesterday, 31 January 2024. The abductees are Muhammad Salim, Abu Tayyub, Imam Hussain and Siddiq Ahmad, and they all were inhumanly beaten and abducted by Arakan Army AA from Sinimpia Rohingya village, Budidon Township on yesterday, 31st January 2024. A Rohingya leader said that Arakan Army AA retreated from Punyulai area following recent clashes with military council, which resulted in numerous Rohingya casualties, and Arakan Army AA has now moved into Sinimpia area, especially in Rohingya area, and they are torturing the residents of Sinimpia Rohingya village very much. And the residents of Sinimpia Rohingya village are in critical situation and trying to be in safe place due to the brutal activities against the villagers by Arakan Army AA. In the name of fighting between Arakan Army AA and military council, they both are intentionally targeting Rohingyas in their crossfiring. So Rohingyas are requesting to international communities to please protect them from being targeted of both Arakan Army and military council in Arakan state, Myanmar. A Rohingya youth was attacked with knives by the criminal groups while he was returning to home from market after purchasing the necessary substances for the family members in Camp 18, Balokali, Coxbazar, Bangladesh on yesterday, 31 January 2024. According to the source, he was attacked with knives while he was going home through a pathway located in Block L, Subblock L5, Camp 18. He was attacked in his leg with knives by 4 members of criminals and then robbed his precious substances for home, money and Android phone, and then the criminals ran away. As per the victim, the perpetrators were 4 and they are members of Arakan Rohingya Army ARA, also known as Nobi Hussain Group, and amongst them one is identified with name and he is Zolal, who lives in Block 51, Camp 18, and the 4 criminals attacked the victim with knives and then robbed his purse, substances, Android phone and money. The circumstances of Rohingya refugee camp have been deteriorating day by day, and ordinary Rohingya refugees are targeted by criminals with baseless accusation against. So, ordinary Rohingya refugees are requesting to international communities and high official authorities of Bangladesh to save them from the target of criminals in Rohingya refugee camp. A new checkpoint of APBN has been installed between WFP office and MSF hospital by the main road at Can 15 Zamtoli, Coxbazar, Bangladesh. At the newly installed checkpoint, there is set APBN police who check the mobile phones and cars passers-by. And APBN also threaten ordinary passers-by with false accusation and do bribery with the passers-by, said a Rohingya refugee. A victim said that his wife is pregnant woman and suddenly she needed to visit to MSF hospital on the last 17 January through the newly checkpoint by APBN police, and I was along with my wife as an accompanist, and they stopped me and checked my whole body, and they also checked my phone. And due to their disturbance on me, I could not get my wife timely at the hospital, where her difficulties became more for the reason. A person said that there is World Food Program WFP office by the checkpoint, and I went there to take the rations of my family members, but suddenly 2 of APBN police from the newly installed checkpoint called me and checked all my documentaries and phones as well. And they took 100 taka from me and they let me go. A CNG car driver who is a local said that I was going to the endpoint of the CAN 15 with the passengers through this newly installed checkpoint by APBN, and an APBN came from the checkpoint and checked my car and passengers as well. And they also disturbed my passengers, and finally they charged me 50 taka for the cigarettes and they let me go with passengers. Due to this newly installed checkpoint by APBN police by the main road and between WFP office and MSF hospital, Rohingyas are freezing and fearing to go to WFP office and MSF hospital for the emergencies. So Rohingya refugees are requesting to international communities and high official authorities of Bangladesh to remove this newly installed checkpoint so that they can access to facilities of visiting WFP office and MSF hospital with emergency issues.